Welcome to another past revision question from CSEC. If you'd like to have a go now, press pause, after which you can press play for the answer. Otherwise, tune in. So part A, you're asked to calculate the exact value of 2/3 plus 1 2/7 over 3 minus 2 2/7. Let us work out the top part of the fraction here. So we have 2/3 plus 1 2/7. Let's convert this to an improper fraction. So we have 7 times 1, that's 7, add 2, that's 9/7. So we have 2/3 plus 9/7, and we're adding them. But if you note, the denominators are not the same, so we need to make the denominators the same. So we need to find the lowest common multiple, and that lowest common multiple is 21. That's the lowest number 3 can go into and 7 can go into. So we need to make the denominator 21. So if we times this 3 by 7, we get 21, but we need to times the numerator by 7 as well. We need to make this 21, so we need to times it by 3, and we also need to times the numerator by 3 as well. Let us simplify our fraction now. So our denominators would be 21 so let's work out our numerators. So 7 multiplied by 2, that's 14, and 3 times 9, that's 27. So our denominators are the same, so we can add the numerators. So in this case we have 21 as our denominator, and we add 14 and 27, which gives us 41. Let us work out the bottom part of the fraction. So we have 3 minus 2/7 is the same thing as 7, 2 is 14, and 2 16/7. Let us put our 3/1 to make your calculations easier. Now if you note, the denominators are not the same, but we could make them the same. We could times this 1 by 7, so we need to times the numerator by 7 as well. And let us simplify our fraction now. So we have our denominator as 21 as 7. Okay, so let's work out our numerator now. 7 times 3, that's 21, minus 16. So our denominators are the same, so we can subtract the numerators now. So in this case, 16 from 21 gives us 5. So we have 14/21 divided, this line means divide, by 5/7. So let's work out this now. So we have, as our calculation, we would have 41/21 divided by 5/7. Now when we divide a fraction, it's the same thing as multiplying the fraction by the reciprocal of the number that we're dividing by. So in this case we have 41. Let's write this properly. So we have 41/21, and so we have 41/21, and we are multiplying by the reciprocal of 5/7, which is 7/5. So you invert that, so it's 7/5. We can simplify this fraction because we can divide 7 into itself goes 1, and into 21 goes 3. So we have 41 times 1, that's 41, over 3 times 5, that's 15. So we have 41/15, which can be simplified because 15 can go into 41 twice, and remainder 11. over 15. So our answer is 2 and 11 over 15. And that's our final answer. Now part B, you're asked to evaluate 7.021 over 6.751, and you're asked to express your answers to 3 decimal places and then 3 significant figures. So I would like you to use your calculator to divide 7.021 by 6.751, and you should get now to 3 decimal places. What you need to do is to look at your first decimal point, which is here, and you count 3 places. So 1, 2, 3, and we put a check line here. If this number is 5, if this number to the right is 5 or above, you round this number up. So if we add 1 to this number here, this is going to be 1.040. The 39 goes up by 1, so that becomes 1.040. So that's the answer to 3 decimal places. Now to 3 significant figures, we start count from here, from the 1. So we count 1, 2, 3. So 3 significant figures would be here. This number to the right is bigger by 1, so we increase this by 1, so this becomes 4. So our answer is 1.04, and everything else after becomes 0, so it doesn't really matter if you put 0. So that's our answer. Okay, so which seems as if it's the same thing as what we have before, because this 0 here doesn't mean anything, so it's 1.04. So that's our solution.